This is the video version of the Division Z podcast, which is streamed live on Twitch every single Saturday at 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you want to watch the live version of this podcast, go ahead and follow me on Twitch. A link is in the description. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 17 of the Division Z podcast. My name is Jason.
And I am K Cosmic.
We finally have zombies stuff to look forward to for Black Ops Cold War.
After like 5 months of waiting,
dude,
we finally have it. And it looks sick.
It looks
for 10
amazing.
seconds, it looks sick. Okay.
It looks amazing.
Do we think it's transit? Do we think it's transit?
Okay.
Yeah, first of all,
I gotta say this, right? Like, first of all, I think, and I posted a video about this actually this morning on Instagram. I think there's gonna be a Noctur and Toten reimagining. Like, I think it's gonna be a completely different Noctur and Toten, where it's gonna be, you know, yeah, you got the core building, and then keep in mind, Noctur and Toten's like all bombed and it's all destroyed and whatnot. We don't know what other buildings maybe would have been standing around Noctur and Toten. So, like, you know, you have the main Noctur and Toten building, and then, like, another building with, like, some power in it, or, like, you know, maybe it connected somewhere else, and, like, I don't know. You know, I think it'd be really cool. And it's definitely part of the Ether storyline, without a doubt.
Yeah. I'm getting really strong World War II zombies vibes from it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, really strong. It's not necessarily a bad thing, right? I think they're going to go with more, like, horror this time around.
Absolutely
but they're definitely... I think the one thing with World War II zombies that people didn't really like was maybe there's a lack of color, right? That's kind of a stupid thing to get upset about, like, lack of color. But this thing...
Well, hey, you know, immersion is very important. So, you know,
for that setting, yeah. But I mean, for this, I think we have the dark themes, and then, you know, when the bright colors come into play. We've seen them bright colors. We see they look really good. It
looks cool, like all the graffiti that's on Noctur and Toten. I think that's really cool.
I think it has to be Nact, though. Like, you compare the two,
of course.
They're like some people are saying it's not Nact. It has to be. Dude, when you look at the steps and, like, the bits at the top and that, they all line up completely perfect.
If it's not Noctur and Toten, then it's a really good nod to Noctur and Toten. No, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I mean, the thing is, too, I think it's really cool they're going for a slightly different look with the... Let's be honest, right? Like, you know, the arrows always point to power, so, like, that purple arrow that we see in the trailer for zombies, it's got to be pointing to power.
Yeah.
I didn't even see this until now. Arflow in the chat. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Welcome to the stream. Let's go. Podcast time. But yeah, dude, it looks sick as hell. And then Juggernog is back.
Thank God.
Juggernog is back.
Wait for all the people being like, but I prefer the Black Ops 4 perk system.
Dude, okay, if people are gonna say that at this moment in time, you're just hopping on the hate bandwagon for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You just want to find some kind of excuse to hate the game every year.
Mad. They literally took something out of the game, right? Because they thought it'd make the game better, and everyone didn't like it, so they're adding it back in. But watch people that are like, you know, that hated on the system at first, being like, well, you know, it actually wasn't that bad. You should have brought it back. To be perfectly honest.
I mean,
like, you know.
Like, Jug, I swear, man. Like, I think this is just a ripe opportunity for it to, you know, give us the perks and then the modifier for the individual perk. I'm telling you, I think that'd be a great system, like we talked about last week on the podcast.
I've seen some people speculating that the map, you know how you see Nact and you see that like big room.
Yeah.
I've seen some people speculating it's transit. And it's like a big remaster of it, and like, you know how Nact was obviously in transit. In the first place. I can kind of see it because you know that room, the dark room. You see that side by side with the power room, right? A transit. And you know how it's really bright.
Yeah.
If it was darkened down, it looks like it could be the same room, just completely like remodeled and like redesigned.
Like that'd be really interesting. Which really puts it into not perspective, but like, you think about it, you know, with other complete like reimaginings like Blood of the Dead or Alpha Omega, you know, they didn't really change what was already there. They just added on.
Yeah, they just added.
You know,
they made a few things like like you obviously some parts you couldn't get into. One thing I really didn't like about Blood. This is just a personal thing. There's a really good camping spot on Mob, where if you open up the doors right, you get like a nice little corner camping spot. You can't do that on Blood because you have to go through one way through Blood.
I get that.
It's kind of annoying, but I'm at, you know, if Transit comes back, which it is, right? Like, it's probably going to come back. It's going to be quite exciting because I'm wanting an open world feel game. And I feel like Transit's the only map that provides an open world feel.
Yeah, like I can definitely see the potential for an open world zombies for Transit.
Yeah.
The likelihood of it happening, I don't know how high that would be, but I think it'd be really cool to see. But we got the chat here saying, I don't think it's going to be Transit, but I think it's going to be the same idea. They did say they were done with Ether. They're not done with Ether, obviously, because we got monkey bombs and Jug.
And monkeys are in it. And things that are in Ether in it.
You know,
unless they're doing unless they're doing like the Dark Ether.
That would make sense.
Yeah, we're done with Ether.
But the thing is, the Dark Ether is still Ether.
Yeah, like, it's just a bit.
It's dark.
Yeah, there's no light. There's no light.
You know, there's no light. It's all darkness. The realm of darkness.
That's why the trailer is really dark. Someone just turned off the sun.
Dude, could you imagine? That's why the fucking maps are dark in the next game, because you're in the dark ether and it's dark.
Yeah. Imagine playing Die Rise in the dark ether. That would be awful. The one good thing about the map is
I would jump off the Die Rise building.
You wouldn't know how to because it'd be so dark.
I wouldn't see where I'm going.
Where is it? Where is it?
I'd probably jump off the elevator shaft instead on accident. Oh, man. But, like, that's the thing. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that this is Ether coming back because why play the Juggernog jingle? Number one. And number two, why put a monkey bomb? You know? Again, I said this in my Instagram video. I'll say it again. People are saying, oh, well, this isn't 100% Ether because, remember, you had perks like Quick Revive and Stamina up in the Chaos storyline, and that's not Ether. Listen. Listen, 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 listen.
It is Ether.
I lost my train of thought.
You're all like...
I'm ready to strike. Chaos storyline. That's what I was trying to say. Chaos storyline has perks, but they have perk alters with no jingles. The Ether storyline has perk jingles.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. Cosmic got himself a face cam? Hell yes, he did, Lucas.
Yeah,
welcome
to
stream.
Yeah.
And I'm literally talking about that right now. Yes, we are going to... I think we are playing Ether again. Yes, that is literally what we're talking about at the moment.
Can I say, I think at worst it's probably going to be a reboot.
That wouldn't be too bad, though.
No, I think it'd be a clean start for them to do something new.
Yeah.
And, like, it would explain why there's stuff already in, like, there. Like, because if it was a reboot, then things can still be canon, like Jug and Monkeys and,
right.
You know, Knack. Everything like that can be canon. It's just because it's on a clean slate.
You know what's
so maybe that's why Knack's in it. Maybe Knack could be like the center of the Revelations again.
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
Maybe Knack could be like the center of like the new map, the first map, because it's like the start of a new story. But
yeah, exactly. What a better place to start off a new story than to go back to where it all began. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing with it. You know, I saw before the podcast started today. I watched Mr. T Lexify's video about Reznov and the potential for him to come back to Cold War Zombies because you have Weaver who's teased in the teaser, and you got some mystery lady, and I guess one of the scenes I couldn't make it out when I was watching, but I guess he could, of when the scene of when Reznov killed Steiner.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm Victor Reznov and I'll have my revenge, you know. I guess that was a flash in the trailer. I didn't really make that out, but
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I guess, you know, potentially it could be connected, which would be interesting, you know, and like a campaign connection.
I mean, here's my theory what's going to happen, right? One of the alternative endings to the campaign is going to lead to the start of the zombie storyline.
Absolutely.
So it's canon, but it depends. In the future, when they want to go for a new canon, they can, because there's multiple endings, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think in that next game, they'll probably have something similar where there's like an alternative ending, or actually maybe not, because that wouldn't really make
it's got to be like a Black Ops 2 campaign ending where you have the multiple endings for Black Ops 2.
Yeah,
you know,
it only worked for this game though. It would only work like, you know, if they wanted to like a zombies ending like to this game, that'd be this game it wouldn't make sense to do a sequel to this game because how could you go through another campaign and for there to be another zombie storyline? You know, so they could only do it once.
Yeah, like I can get that, but I mean, I think it would still be really cool for the campaign to be connected to the zombies.
Yeah, no, I want it to be. I want it to be.
The chat, the chat is saying this is going to be even more confusing storyline if it's Ether Lamau. Maybe, but who knows?
If it's a reboot, maybe not.
My theory is that Noct is going to happen, but not in the normal way. Yeah, I agree with that. I said that. I said that a few minutes earlier. I think it's going to be Noct reimagined with like.
I think to be honest, it'll probably be like a part of a new map.
True. Maybe
it's a little nod. Like it's not going to be like it's so. Like I think they will maybe make it a survival map as well, but it'll be its own nod to like the the roots and that.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just expanded upon, not like Blood was or something, but I mean like. Noct is like just a part of like Noct is like 5% of like the other like 95% of the map.
Yeah, like I get that. It would be because let's be honest, right? Like Nocturne Toten is in the middle of like German occupied, World War II territory, all that kind of stuff. It's military grounds. There's so much potential to go outside the map and find new things.
Yeah.
I've always personally wanted to go outside and explore Nocturne Toten.
I have as well.
I think this is a perfect opportunity to do that. But don't you think, like, I don't know, like, to me it's kind of not weird, but it's an interesting feeling knowing that of all maps that are going to be reimagined, Noct.
It makes sense, though, I guess, because it's the first map, and I think this is like a new story.
Yeah, I agree with that.
A reboot. So it makes sense that they want to start off from kind of like, if this is it at the beginning. I've seen one theory saying that, Cold War zombies.
Yeah.
It's in a dimension where like the zombie experiment never got discovered, like, right? So they contained the spread or whatever, and it was like shut down ages ago, and then they've uncovered it, like all the zombie stuff that was happening in Nazi Germany.
Interesting. That would be interesting.
That'd be cool, but.
Noct is not the beginning. No, we're talking about like the beginning of zombies. Like the first ever zombies map is Noct.
Yeah, not storyline related.
So it would be a nod to the start of zombies. If it was a reboot of the story, it would be yeah. Oh, sorry. No, don't say sorry. It's all good. We talking about it.
I get what he means though. Like
yeah, absolutely.
Noct isn't like the start. It's I don't even know where Noct is in the storyline, to be completely honest.
It's like it's there.
Yeah, it's just kind of existing, and I think they just have it in because it's the start of it.
Well, it's the Marines, right? That task force that
and the plane crash.
Yeah,
the 115 on it.
It was the task force, Tank Dempsey and all that. Those Marines.
It's small enough as well for them to throw into a big map as a nod. Like, it's not going to take up the whole map. It's not going to be like Blood or like kind of Alpha Omega, I guess, a wee bit. Like, it's not going to be like where it's like the whole map. It's going to be like literally like 2% of the map.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fine to add that in.
Maybe the side Easter egg from Horizon Drax says something. The zombie outbreak in London. That's true. We never got like an answer to that.
But we kind of, I always thought, I know they're not related, but Dead of the Night. I always thought it was pointing towards, even though they're not related.
That's not a bad call. I mean,
I don't know. I wish I'm wrong because like, how many maps has there been in the UK? I think that's the only one that's been in the UK.
The only one, yeah. And
people don't really like it. There's so many other cool locations they could have done, and they're just like mansion. Mansion.
I don't know, man. Like, I think.
Imagine a boss fight where you're fighting the Loch Ness monster.
Actually, I'd be okay with that. That sounds sick. Well, okay. Let's think about it for a second, though. Chaos storyline would have had the most potential for something like that because you had mythological creatures and things like that.
Yeah.
So you could have literally Zetsubo 2.0, and the boss fight is the Loch Ness monster in the swamp.
Oh, he's so cool. Like a
that
zombie.
That would be actually pretty cool if Chaos storyline was actually returning.
Oh, rip.
Rip Chaos.
The sad thing as well is there's probably maps that the other maps are probably finished for it. It's just they might get thrown in as like a bonus or something, like later on, like nothing special. It's like, oh yeah, here you go. Because I don't think Activision would want to waste like content, you know.
They wouldn't want to waste content. They probably wouldn't want to waste assets either. So maybe we could see some of the unused Chaos assets in the new story.
Yeah, maybe as well as that, they might, you know, towards like after the game's finished, maybe they'll throw in like, oh, here are a few maps. So it's not going to negatively affect the game because the game's already happened.
That'd be kind of funny. Just like, oh yeah, you know, we kind of forgot about this. Let's just clean it up real quick.
Yeah, I can imagine the trailer as well. The epic conclusion to Treyarch's most ambitious story. And it's just like, I don't know, the Chaos characters just
the Chaos
being
characters.
Annoying.
It's just the Chaos characters just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, because like 3 of them are goons now, aren't they? 3 of them are controlled by not 3 of them. 2 of them are controlled by the Order, aren't they?
Oh yeah, that's weird. Like I don't know.
I never get that because they're turning on each other, and then it turned out it was the right thing. Turned out it was the good thing that they were the good guys, and the bad person was the Medusa. Like,
yeah, like the Order and all that. I wish we knew more about the Order.
Because that's a cool. Because like it's like a cult, isn't it?
Yeah, the Order is.
They could have done so much more of that.
The Order is a cult.
Yeah, they could have done so much like more like.
Because literally all it is oh yeah, these guys are here and they're evil. And then that's
there's no explanation to it. Yeah. They're just existing.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, oh yeah.
You know, I never understood.
They kidnapped the dad and whatever. What do you not understand?
You know, in Voyage, right? And it's like the intro cutscene, and the guy's like with the key, and then everyone turns into zombies and that. Why does he do that?
Probably just a last-ditch effort to like try to kill them. Like, aha, you can't get the artifact. I'm gonna send some zombies after you, and then he does the thing. He died. And then he dies because he got popped out of the bubble.
Oh, there you go.
We're gonna talk story related. We're talking about a bunch of different things. Things. Because realistically, we have no idea what the storyline is gonna be for Black Ops Cold War. So I mean,
it is gonna be connected to Ether, but like we don't know what extent. Reboot. I don't know. Maybe. I guess this would count as a reboot, but maybe a version where like it's after normal Ether and these places still exist. But events are happening. Another events happen for a zombie outbreak to be caused. Because let's say like the whole Nazi zombie stuff never happened, right? Mm-hmm. But let's say later on they started experimenting with that, but just to get to that extent where it was before, right? And then like during the Cold War, let's say they're doing it then, and then. You know, it started happening. I don't know.
That could be interesting. Like,
we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see.
We will have to wait and see. You know, I mean, chat says maybe Stalin comes as a boss. Yes, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
There
Hitler
we go.
boss fight in round 50.
Dude, remember when people
you remember
were
that?
actually thinking that?
Yeah.
Like that's funny. Oh, the zombies community.
I don't know. We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see what the story's going to have.
I'm excited. Either way, I'm excited. You know. The other thing that we got earlier in the week as well. I keep hitting my microphone. The other thing we got earlier in the week is the multiplayer for Black Ops Cold War. And I gotta be honest, man. Multiplayer looks pretty good.
I think it looks good.
Multiplayer looks pretty good. I'm really looking forward to playing on Armada, which is the one with all the ships in the middle of the ocean, because it gives me heavy Star Wars Battlefront 2 vibes, because like all vehicles and like, you know, you're shooting stuff and it's just a bunch of chaos, right? Like I had to play some Star Wars Battlefront 2 like the night after that trailer, because I'm like, wow, now I'm in the mood to play that. And it's like if we can capture that feeling of like the chaoticness of war without being too over the top, then, you know, I think it can be a really fun time. You know,
I think.
I just thought of something really good. I just had a great fucking idea.
What's that?
Okay, so for those of you in the chat who have played Star Wars Battlefront 1, Battlefront 2, whichever version of the game, y'all might know Galactic Conquest, right? What if we have a Call of Duty version of Galactic Conquest, but it's like world domination or whatever the game mode is, and it's basically Risk but Call of Duty. That would be sick.
You have to explain this to me, Jason.
Okay, so Galactic Conquest in Battlefront 2 is you first you construct a fleet. So like if you're the Empire, you got your Star Destroyers, and you go from planet to planet and conquering the planets. And you know, you start off with like 2 planets, right? This would be like the same thing for like, I don't know, an aircraft carrier or something. And you go to like the different countries, and it's like it's like world domination. You conquer the countries.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Like, I think that'd be really sick, and it's like a Risk-ish type of game. And in Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront, what you can do is you can buy field upgrades. Like Garrison gives you extra troops to deploy on the ground when you're conquering a planet. Or you got the leader bonus, because you can play as like, you know, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader. You know, you can play as all these characters, so you can have a hero lead your troopers into battle, and you know, it's really cool. And you can have like space battles and stuff. So it could be like one aircraft carrier meets another one in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and they send out their airplanes and they have a dogfight. That'd be so sick. That'd be so cool.
I wonder, is there going to be planes in this one? No, I don't think there is, because there's the chopper gunner kill streak.
Right. Yeah.
So no, I don't think
But no, I'm just saying is like.
No, but that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Game mode in Call of Duty, like standalone by itself.
Oh yeah.
And call it like world domination, or you know. Something.
What map are you looking forward to most then?
Armada.
The boat one is Armada. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Miami one. I think that one looks sick.
Yeah, that's definitely in my top 3.
Armada,
Miami, and Uzbekistan. Which one looks the worst?
I think I don't know which one. What's the last one you said? Which one's that?
Uzbekistan is the one where the snowmobiles and the tanks.
Oh no. Okay, that's fine then. I think the desert one looks kind of boring. But that's just me.
Maybe like
they don't have much to work with because it's a desert, right? So you can't really blame them.
I feel like Moscow might be the more boring one because it's just in the middle of a city, like a normal multiplayer map. But
but there's only really one color in the desert.
Yeah, like I know, but like
desert color.
Maybe it's just because it's like you got vehicles and all that in Angola.
I don't think it'll be bad. I think it'll be the worst out of the bunch.
Or like I think the actual name of the map is Satellite. I just know it as Angola.
Yeah, it's
by the way, buried confirmed Angola.
There you go.
it was Treyarch teasing us. It was teasing us through the multiplayer trailer that Buried is getting remastered. Leningrad. But
one thing I don't know how I feel about is the new score streak system. I've heard some people say it works fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
The way I see it is like it's them trying to keep new players who aren't good at the game committed to the game because well, obviously, you know, like a bad player couldn't get a lot of streaks, right?
Yeah.
So I think this is their attempt of like, okay, we won't have specialists in, and we're not going to have a lot of camping either. But what we will do is make it so, as long as they get enough kills, they will get their kill streak.
Yeah, like that's understandable. I mean, the thing is, I feel like it could be really good, or it can be really overpowered. There's really no in between because you know, that's part of the like high risk, high reward type of thing that score streaks and kill streaks had before in the past, where it's like, oh, I need 15 kills for like overpowered specialist or not specialist, overpowered skill word.
Kill streak.
So
kill streak. The reason it was rewarding though because it was like, at least me, I'm not really good at multiplayer, right? So you know when I get 15 kills in a row, I expect to be rewarded with something overpowered. Yeah. Because that'll happen to me like once or twice a month at most.
And then you hate it when you get killed by that very thing, man. Like, oh my god. Like I don't even know how many times I've complained about like kill streaks and score streaks. I'm like, why is this shit in the game? And then I just look back and I just go, wow, I'm a shit multiplayer player. That's why.
Do you remember that one from Black Ops 2, the Swarm Strike? And I was like, you know them things you throw in the air?
Oh yeah,
there's like a bunch of them. Those always
dude.
used to kill you.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like whoop. It was cool, but it'd always kill you.
They go kamikaze on you.
Yeah, they're a bit funny.
Yeah, well, we'll see what kind of score streaks. I mean,
yeah.
I'm looking for like I think it's kind of cool that the War Machine is a score streak.
I think, to be honest, I heard this ages ago. You know, Seraph's Annihilator pistol.
Yeah. That
might be coming in. You know, like when the full game is released, that might be Revolver in the kill streak category. I don't know if.
You know, that wouldn't be too bad.
I think they're making it so a lot of the specialists are just kill streaks. I said if they want to keep specialists in, it's fine. Just make it so you have to get like 10 kills to use it, like in a row.
Yeah, I'd be
obviously they're not going that. They're not going that route now. Obviously, they're going the route of like you're gonna get it no matter what.
If you want to see maps, we need to open our history book. You're not wrong, because a lot of these multiplayer maps are based off of history. Which one of the maps? Like which one of the maps is actually based off of like a real life event? I think one of them is.
I think they're all based on situations that has happened, but a lot of them are widely modified to fit a multiplayer map.
Yeah, I could see that.
I
can see that.
One thing I think with this game, right, is one problem we'll probably have is the multiplayer maps will be good, right, but they can't be super creative with them because they have to follow a certain pattern.
You think so?
Things that are logical. Like, remember that one in Black Ops 3 which was like the hot dog one? You were like a tiny person. Oh yeah,
that was weird.
That was weird, but it was fun, right?
That was a weird one.
You seen like
I forgot about
that in the ice cooler and that. It was it was pretty funny. We won't get anything like that, but like I don't know.
Vietnam.
I think the maps would be good.
Yeah, like I could see like a Vietnam map come into multiplayer and zombies for that matter. I think that'd be kind of a cool map. It would be like a second Shangri-La or something because of the jungle and all that.
To be honest, I think there's only one mission in the game based in Vietnam, right? So I think it's pretty clever that they've done that. So they can be like, oh yeah, we can take maps from this time period.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
There you are.
I'm thoroughly confused as to what just happened. Ladies and gentlemen, my internet cut out for like 30 seconds, and we're okay.
Do you know something? You know when you came back and were like, hello? You sound like the Five Nights at Freddy's guy. You're like, hello?
Hello?
It was like all disorientated.
But anyways, hey, we're back. Pardon the interruption. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, I'll just have to edit that later when it becomes a video.
We're 30. Jason, just let you know, we're roughly like 30 minutes in.
We're 30 minutes in? Yeah?
Roughly, yeah. So.
Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. What was it? Oh, yeah. So, because there were a lot of conflicts that happened during the Cold War, I think it could be really cool to have a like a Korean War zombies map or a Korean War multiplayer map.
Yeah.
You know, like a DMZ zombies map at the demilitarized zone. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be really historical. It'd be really cool. We've got an ask a question redeemed in the chat.
What's that?
Ha! Yes, we will not have an issue. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, my man. Hope you're having a great day. Nah, that's like the first time in like since I got my new internet that it cut out. So you know what?
That's a good thing.
I can't be like too mad about that, but like
yeah, like it's bound to like do that sometimes. At least for you can live stream games and that. See my internet. If I tried to do that, it would put a lawsuit against me. They try to take my fridge. Like I want everything. I want a
Juggernog fridge.
You know, but no. Getting back onto Black Ops Cold War, I think for me personally, right? There's three defining things in the game that matter the most. First of all, there's four things. First of all, it's how the game feels, like the engine and that. Like that has to be pretty well done, right? And it looks like this game is going to be quite Modern Warfare-esque, but like Treyarch's turn on it, so it's more fast-paced. So no more like claymores and like you sitting
no
in the room
more doors.
No more doors. Yeah, you see in the gameplay, some people are trying to run into doors because they're so used to being like,
fucking doors and no more mounting. I'm so happy there's no more mounting, dude.
Yeah. It works for Modern Warfare, and to be honest, when Modern Warfare 2 comes out, like, next year, I'm perfectly fine with them bringing it back, because that's their system, right?
Okay.
Let them bring it back, because that's how their first game was, so it'd be kind of weird if it wasn't in it, right?
It'd be a little weird, but, like, I mean...
I don't know, I think...
Things come and go, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, with me, right, the mounting, is it annoying because you have to get challenges, or is it annoying because people use it?
Both. Absolutely both. Like, I mean, like doing camo challenges are very difficult, I think. For mounted kills, because it just breaks the flow of it to me, where it's like you gotta like run around and then like you stay still, and then I don't know. To me, it breaks the flow, and then shooting people while they're mounted is cheese. Like it's cheese for them because it's like. You got the tiniest little hitbox of them because they're like peeking out over a wall, and it's like.
You know something? I wiped out a whole team, just myself, and searching the story. Right, I was in one left, right?
Bro,
and I did this by accident. I did this by accident, right? I was like this. I like pretend we're in game, right? Pretend we're in game, and I was like. Ah! And I crouched and killed them all. And I was like,
dude, my boy's got the ace.
Shit. It was so good. You see when that happened? I was like, okay, I'm not playing this game anymore. That was so unfair for them.
Like you don't want, you just retire a legend. You just get a full team wipe on S&D.
I got an ace.
Let's see. I hope there's no battle royale in Cold War like Black Ops 4. Well,
there's gonna be.
You see, Warzone is in the game. So sorry to disappoint you there.
I mean, I think Warzone's a good thing. Like, the Battle Royale, right? As long as it doesn't take too much focus on the actual game. Which I don't think they'll do this time. Because I think the seasons will be complicated between all the things. So each season,
Because this time they have a plan.
Yeah, they didn't have a plan before. They got rushed to do all that stuff before. So they're like, okay, let's get this done. Let's focus on the Battle Royale more.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, beforehand it was, we got to make a battle royale at last minute. We got to compete with Fortnite, guys. What are we going to do? And now it's like, okay, well, now we know Warzone is going to be in the game. And, it's chill.
And, to be honest, there's going to be like 50 different studios working on the game. So I think we're fine.
We can actually have a dedicated zombies team this year.
Yeah, it'll be good. I think the zombies will be a lot more polished. I know Sledgehammer haven't been announced to work on it, right?
Right.
But I've seen some comments that maybe Sledgehammer worked quite a lot on the zombies. Like, maybe they were working a lot on it and Treyarch picked up on where they left off.
Maybe.
I'm not going to be bothered as long as it has that Treyarch feel.
As long as they do good with it.
Yeah.
Is Vondi bye-bye? No. Vondar was literally at the multiplayer event. He was the host.
He was on Thursday. Yeah.
He was the host.
I remember he was leaving, and then he changed his mind.
When did that happen? I don't remember that.
It was towards the end of Black Ops 3. I think he wanted to leave, and then Black Ops 4 happened, and he stayed. And then I think he was leaving again, and then I think he just changed. Voice crack. I think he changed. I think he might change positions. I think he might have been something else before, and now he's more.
Okay.
Like you'd have to look at like what he is, right? But I think he's not. I don't know. You'd have to look at it. But I know there's been a lot of stuff with him moving about and like him wanting to leave and then him changing his mind. So
yeah, the chat is saying that they hate that Blundell is gone. I mean, yeah, it's sad that my boy Blundell is gone. I mean, people gotta expand their horizons. He made great maps. He made some classics: Mob of the Dead, Origins, Shadows of Evil. I mean, my dude just hit it out of the park pretty much every time with it. It was sad to see him go.
Was a home run for him. And that was his best time, right?
Yeah. That was literally the zombies renaissance.
Yeah, that was like the best we've ever had. I won't say ever, because Cold War could be really good. But I don't know, change is good sometimes.
Change can be pretty good sometimes. It is unfortunate that Blunder. Blundergat.
Blunder.
Blunder. I almost said it again. So Jason Blundell is gone. But yeah, I don't even know where he's working. Where is my boy?
I don't know. I think he's
Where's my boy? I'm gonna look it up.
I don't know. What are you looking at? I think.
It's my screen is white.
I think an example of this would be when Jimmy I can't say his name. The guy who made Zelensky. Yeah. I think a good example is when Blundell took over him, and look how well Blundell did. So now we get a chance to see someone else do their.
Yeah. I'm excited.
So
to see
it could. Nothing will be better than like Origins and Horizon Direct. I think that would be held to the community quite closely, right? Because those are peak maps. But I think seeing what other people have planned, I think it's gonna be pretty good.
I'm looking at his IMDb, and he hasn't worked on anything since Tagged or Toten, so I don't even know where he's at.
I think he's gone quite up the radar.
What's funny about this too is you look at his IMDb. Oh wait, no, never mind. What
if he was just working at Treyarch though? He was I was lying.
And he's under an alias.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it was weird. It on IMDb it doesn't say 9 Voyage of Despair or Blood of the Dead. I'm kind of a dumbass. It just says Black Ops 4, and that would probably just incorporate the base game of Black Ops 4.
Maybe.
Blundell's a god from Zombies, dude. Blundell is a god.
Hmm.
He's the modern day messiah for Call of Duty. Zombies, at least.
And now he's gone. He I don't know. But and then we were all like Lee Ross, and Lee Ross was like
he's like, nope. No. Lee Ross
Sorry.
was like, nope, I'm not working on Call of Duty anymore.
Sad. Because he was quite good as well. He
seemed like a really chill dude. I mean, I didn't play too much Infinite Warfare Zombies, but he seemed like a really chill dude.
Yeah. We'll have to get him on the podcast sometime.
Dude, I would be so down to have Lee Ross on the podcast.
We both have to do the Super Easter egg together, so we knew I know what I'm talking about, but I feel like we need to play the full game just to understand it more.
I already bought Infinite Warfare. No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say I already bought Infinite Warfare. You think I'm gonna buy that fucking? No, I'm kidding. No, but here's the thing, right? I would genuinely like to give Infinite Warfare a solid chance. I feel like I didn't give Infinite Warfare a proper chance. I mean, I played Zombies in Spaceland. I was like, it's okay. Not my cup of tea. No, I prefer the Treyarch style better.
Yeah.
I only played Attack of the Radioactive Thing twice, and I'm like, seems all right. I don't really know much about it. And then the other maps I just straight up haven't played. So I'd like to actually give it a solid chance. And you know what? Maybe I'll get it for PC. I got it for PlayStation 4. Maybe I'll get it on PC. We'll do the Super Easter egg together. That sounds fun.
Well, I know you can get Infinite Warfare if you buy FCD keys, which is our website we buy games off, right? That's what I've always done. And I've never been scammed. It works completely fine. It's a legit thing, right? You can get the game for £2. $3 maybe.
Oh my god.
Something like that. Yeah, no, exactly, because that's what the game would be worth as a disc, right?
Oh.
If you went to a GameStop or a CEX or
because I went to GameStop and I got Infinite Warfare for $5.
Yeah, exactly.
So
you know what I mean? I remember I walked into we have things called Asda's here. I don't know if you have them over there, but it's a supermarket.
A what?
An Asda.
Asda? No, I don't think we have Asda here.
No, it's like our Walmart, but not really.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty under. I think Walmart own the brand Asda, but it's the UK's version. And I walked in once, right, and I was like, okay, my mum's shopping. I'm gonna go walk around and look for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
This was This was 2 years ago, right? I dead ass seen Call of Duty Ghosts for 40 quid, just sitting
wow.
Call of Duty Ghosts.
Call of Duty Ghosts. That's 40 cents?
No, 40 dollars.
See, I always get confused. I always get confused when you say quid and pound. I always think a quid is the equivalent of cents. I always get that confused in my head. Well, I'm like, what?
No, I mean,
okay, why a quid? Is it how we Americans say cash and bucks?
Like a quid. Well,
Like
a quid's like a pound. So
Okay.
40 quid means 40 pound.
Okay, gotcha.
It's that's something that
Maybe it's just because I'm not British and
honest.
I didn't understand that. I was like 40 quid. Like, he didn't say pounds, so
I think
maybe
it's
that's
right.
like maybe that's.
If I didn't explain myself, like if you didn't say that, I would think you'd understand that, like quid. But thinking about it now, quid's such like you never hear that. I'm thinking like I've never like anywhere else.
No,
So
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
America's just like, yeah, you got dollars, you got $3, you got $5.
You got a quarter. You
got a quarter. You got a nickel.
What's a nickel? Is a nickel like
5 cents?
5. Yeah, 5.
So we got pennies. That's 1 cent. We got nickels, 5 cents, dimes,
We have
10.
pennies. We have pennies. Then we have like. Then we just call it 5 pence, 20
5
pence.
pence.
Yeah, like yeah.
Interesting.
So
yeah, we got 1 cent, 5 cent, 10 cent, 25 cent. 50 cent coins are rare, and then dollar coins are rarer.
Oh yeah, no, you never see like pound notes here. You never see them.
No.
If you see one of them, you like want to keep it. So like.
Oh yeah, like absolutely. I got a bunch of gold dollar coins that are like, oh yeah, you don't see that every day.
Yeah, like, you might as well. It's like Mr. Krabs' first dollar. Like, you know that episode of SpongeBob where you have it like on the wall, and then there's a bit of paint on it.
Dude, Mr. Krabs, what a guy!
I know. I love his voice actor. He voiced. Did you ever play Detroit Become?
I'm sorry. What your voice cut out for a second. I'm sorry.
Oh. Did you ever play Detroit Become Human?
No, actually.
No. Well, there's this guy in it, and he's like a cop, right?
Okay.
And it's voiced by Mr. Krabs' voice actor.
That's awesome.
You can kind of there's some parts of the game where you just hear him like
me boy
Connor, or you know like.
The chat is saying his name is Hank.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is. I never got to play the game. I had to watch it, sadly. Since I have a PS4 right now, I might actually pick it up and play it. That's actually a really good idea because I always wanted to play it.
Okay.
But no, he's the funniest guy. Yeah, I love him. I love him.
Hank.
Oh
man, but here's the like. I'm really excited to see what day the zombies teaser is gonna be.
I wonder to what extent we'll get trailers. Like, do you think we'll just get like the main map trailer and then if there's anything bonus?
That's a hard one to say because like you really don't know. Like I think the whole landscape of Call of Duty has changed because of Warzone, because Warzone is such a big thing now, and you know I think Warzone and the Battle Pass has really changed a lot.
Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna get like a reveal event in Warzone zombie mode, like because there's been thing in the files found and there's like been animations in the game forever.
That'd be cool. Let's see. Gotta go. It's pretty late here in Belgium. No worries, man. Thank you for watching the stream. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. But yeah, like kind of what I was saying about how Warzone has changed the landscape of Call of Duty. It changes how DLC is implemented into the game. Because now you have seasons, you know, and the way of we might not get like an actual like standalone trailer for a zombies map in Cold War. It would just be, you know, oh yeah, this just so happens to be the zombies map that comes with season 5, season 4, like whatever of Black Ops Cold War.
Yeah,
you know, I think it would be great if they did standalone trailers for the zombies maps like they were doing before. But I think because they really want to promote the seasonal content more, I think that's the format they're going to go with. And, of course, I think they're going to put the Warzone stuff first, then the multiplayer stuff, then the zombie stuff.
I think they should go back to doing, you know, in their trailers, it'd be like, hi, I'm the lead developer for Zombies over here at Treyarch.
That'd be cool.
And we're going to be showing you some of our new map, Origins.
Yeah, dude. I love when they did that for Black Ops 2.
Yeah. And then, I remember the Dire Eyes one. Oh, yeah, we put a little emphasis on verticality.
Yo, verticality.
He wasn't wrong.
Oh man,
but, that'd be cool if they did that. Feel more personal, like feel like, oh yeah, we're proud of this. Let's show you our faces. We're that confident. So
yeah, I mean, because I love seeing the behind the scenes stuff. Like no matter what it is, like I watch a movie and then I want to watch a behind the scenes clip of that movie, especially for gaming, man. Like that's why one day I'd love to meet all these developers. I'd love to meet Blundell, even though he's not the company anymore. I'd still like to meet Blundell.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I'd like to meet some of these guys and just talk about the game, because both of our knowledge of the game only goes so far.
And then there's an other layer that all these people know.
Yeah, exactly. And it would be so cool to get their insight as to what actually goes behind the scenes in making a game, and like why certain choices were made, and just to have an open dialogue about that, I think would be really cool. That's why I was really looking forward to going to TwitchCon this year, which unfortunately, the way the state of the world is, you can't. I was really looking forward to going to TwitchCon this year because I was like, oh, I could totally, I could just meet people and talk with people about the things that we love to do,
It's pretty easy for using it because is it close to you?
It's a few hours away.
Oh yeah, but that's better than like a 10-hour flight.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're across an entire ocean, so like
you could take a bus there if you
pretty much,
if you
yeah.
Me, I did like 7 planes, 1 boat, and like ride on horseback for like a while.
So what you're gonna do? You're gonna take a plane to New York, then you're gonna go to Kansas, rent a horse. You're gonna ride the horse all the way across.
It's like one of Milo's guy. Hey guys.
Oh gosh, this is your straightforward, no nonsense guide of doing the Easter egg to come to America.
Okay, so
first you're gonna want a plane ticket.
Yeah, like he's like, if you want a tutorial on that step alone, I have a separate video in the link in the description.
It explains to you all the flight websites. It explains to you which websites not to use and which ones are total scams.
Yeah.
Then, dude, if real life was a zombies Easter egg,
imagine.
That'd be funny.
They probably would have done that at some point where they went to like such an extent, but now they can't.
Well, I'm saying, like, remember like a few years ago, like the COD XP event, where it was right after Revelations, right, promoting Infinite Warfare. They had that Nuketown Zombies paintball thing. That looked so fucking cool.
Oh yeah. No.
Or not Nuketown Zombies, but it was like multiplayer in real life.
Yeah.
I think it'd be sick to have like zombies in real life.
Imagine that. Oh yeah, there's like people just dressed up as zombies. You gotta shoot them with like paintball guns.
Dude, I'd be so down because it would be like, shoot a couple dudes and then it's like, they're dead on the floor for a little bit, and then like to despawn or like respawn because you can't have like a million actors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just like there's like a little like a crawl space that they just kind of like hide, and then they like boom, they pop out of the wall again. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we got Thunderbugs in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead first.
Oh. We got Thunderbugs in the chat. I met the developers of For Honor at E3 in 2018, and it was an amazing experience being able to talk with them about the game, and they made and give you reasons why you play the game and what you like and dislike in the current state. That's really awesome. That's really cool. I know you're really into that game, my man. So that's awesome that you got to meet those guys. But yeah, what were you saying, my man? What were you saying, Cosmic?
What was I saying?
We were talking about like COD XP. We were talking about that Nuketown thing.
Oh yeah, no, something that's long overdue. I think is Zombies VR.
Ooh.
Like, I think basically like a trailer for Zombies VR mode.
That would be awesome.
It's hard to integrate it, folks. I feel like it need to be like a few years in the future, or like like a VR headset. You don't need a bunch of cables.
Dude,
like you can just.
I think that'd be so cool one day, just to be like, you walk up to a perk machine and then you actually like pretend you're drinking Juggernog.
You have to, like you have like the gloves and that on. You have to like put your hand up to it.
And like you like tap the machine. Oh, that would be so cool.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. Oh, imagine that. Imagine
Imagine
the calories you'd burn. Imagine that for like an hour.
Could you imagine?
Don't buy a workout bike.
Like, you can just imagine just running in a circle for hours in real life because you're hoarding up zombies. That'd be great. Well, I've done my 3 hours of cardio.
You know the "Are you winning, son" meme? Are you winning, son?
Are you winning, son?
It's like you like spinning, running.
Oh my god, dude, you would be like the most physically fit person after Call of Duty Zombies. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that'd be so good.
I think for VR they need to have, and I'm pretty sure they do, and I just haven't heard of it, but they need to have like special VR rooms where it's just totally open and you can like just run around and just like jump and like do crazy stuff. And then like have like a little like boop, 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 boop when you're like getting close to a wall or something.
I think that's probably been like experimented before, right? But I think it needs to be such a wide open space.
Yeah. Oh, it would have to be like a warehouse.
That is a marketing plan. That could. The thing is, right? It's such a cool idea. It's just you'd have to, to make actual good money off it. You'd have to like put the prices so high for it. So let's say for like an hour, right? What would you be willing to pay for an hour? Like, of it? What was it? What
the chat going prone to get the extra 100 points of the perk machines in real life.
Imagine that. Imagine that.
Oh man, I would actually get abs playing zombies like that, dude. Everybody would. Everybody would just be so physically fit.
Imagine trying to get the LSAT in that version of Zombies Unburied.
Oh my god.
You're like,
dude, I would honestly like low key freak out, like falling off a building on die rise or like going down the tunnel.
Imagine if you're coming out of the Origins robot.
That'd be fucking terrifying. Oh no, that'd be so terrifying. Although, you know what would be kind of fun is like the fast travel on like Voyage of Despair, or like the fast travel on Blood of the Dead. That'd be kind of cool, like flying around, like that'd be really cool. I bet like the scale of the elephants too for like the 9 boss fight, it'd just be like, oh, well shit.
You're a lot bigger.
You're a lot bigger in person.
Yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool concept. I think that needs to happen one day. I mean, like, that'll probably happen like 5-7 years down the line.
Oh yeah.
If they were to ever do it, like we have VR now, it's just not. It's not to the state where we need it. Yeah. We need like another generation of consoles to come by first, and then
the world will turn into what happens in Sword Art Online. You die in the game, you die in real life.
Oh yeah. Imagine that.
Dude, that's freaky though. Like, if you really think about it, going off on a little tangent, right? Like, Sword Art Online is like, it's an alright show. Like, it's not great. It's not terrible either. It's just okay to me. And like, the concept of the show is like, yeah, alright, this kid who's like really good at video games, he puts on his VR headset and
I think I've seen marketing for that before.
Oh yeah? Yeah, you die in the game, you die in real life. And how it does it is the energy waves, like the microwaves on the headset, fry your brain cells. That's a freaky thought to me.
That's a bad way to go.
Yeah, like that's that's all I gotta say about that.
Speaking of shows, have you ever watched Breaking Bad?
No, actually. I mean, I watched the first episode, but I never went back to it. I don't know why.
You never got into it. I've been rewatching it because there's been a high surge of Breaking Bad memes, right?
Has it really?
There's been so many. Yeah, there's been so many Breaking Bad memes. Oh, you die.
Water doesn't go down that way.
No.
I'm sorry if you had to listen to me cough.
No, it's fine. Are you okay? Are you okay?
We're good. We're good. I was drowning like I was on Zetsubo, but we're okay.
We're okay.
I'm fine.
Well, no. If anyone in the chat has watched Breaking Bad before, right? There's quite a lot of bits of it where like it could be like memed on, right? Like let me think of one. There's one format that gets commonly used, and it's like originally, right? It's like the guy, like, you know, like Walter, like
the main dude,
yeah. He has like a glass, and like in the show subtitles, his son's vomiting, right? And it's just captioned Walter Jr. vomiting, and it's just him with a glass, like. And that caption gets changed like constantly.
Oh no!
Like to fit the meme format.
Oh,
like,
the internet.
And there's one where it's like you if you've seen any, you've probably seen this one. Have you seen the pizza on the roof?
The pizza on the roof.
No, you haven't. No, there's one format where like he has a pizza, right?
Okay.
And like because. To sum up the episode, he's been kicked out of the house pretty much, right? Because his wife doesn't like him anymore. And he brings him pizza, hoping that'll work. And she's like, oh, well, I'm making dinner. And like shuts the door and the thing. So he walks out, he's like, ah! He throws the pizza on the roof.
What the hell?
Like, and it's been like, that's been memed upon so much as well.
I have no idea what these memes are. Like,
you need to watch the show, and then you need to look at the memes.
So I see that squid in the chat. Don't think I didn't see that. Welcome to the stream. The chat loves to spam squids sometimes.
Squids? Why squids?
I don't really know. It's just like
it's like an inside joke that you have no idea.
They just do it. They just come on the stream and it's just squid.
They're just squids in real life. That's it.
You know what? Probably.
You do a fan meetup and it's just a bunch of squids.
You hear that? You hear that? You're a squid, chat. You're all a bunch of fucking Cthulhu monsters.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we go. That's just a paragraph of squids now. Oh, man. But in summary of today's show, because we're getting to the end. In summary, Black Ops Cold War Zombies looks awesome. I think it has a lot of potential to be a really great game.
Definitely.
Ether is back, and I'm really excited to see where it can take us. The multiplayer looks really nice as well. Looking forward to the larger scale combat. Hopefully it can be done better than it was in Modern Warfare, because I wasn't a huge fan of Ground War.
Yeah.
And like I said, hope it continues to have that Star Wars Battlefront 2-esque vibe that I'm getting off of the trailer. And yeah, we'll just have to see what happens when the zombies reveal is going to happen. My guess is the first week of October. But you got any other things to say before we close out today's episode?
Not really. Just when we're getting more towards the game, we'll be seeing it, right? Mm-hmm. But I really hope when we see more zombie stuff that looks just as good, or even more so than like the little teaser we've gotten. That's all I really have to say about everything going forward, at least.
I think the one thing that I do have to say before we end off the show is I think that Treyarch and Sledgehammer are definitely going for a more World War II darker style of zombies. Yeah. But I think it can be done much better because Treyarch's at the helm, and we can get that Treyarch charm of Call of Duty Zombies. And I think it'd be really great.
I think a good way to put it is well, you know how sweet and sour, some people hate them separately but like them together.
Yeah.
Now, let's say Treyarch's is sweet and Sledgehammer's is sour, right? So for sour, you have World War II zombies. Some people love that, but a lot of people don't. And then a lot of people like sweet, which is Treyarch, and some people don't. But when you put them together, sweet and sour.
That's a good analogy. I think that's a really good analogy.
A lot of people love that together. So I think it would really work. I think. Absolutely. I have faith in them. I have a lot of faith in both of the studios. All the studios working on it.
So. Yeah, I think, because World War II zombies tried to be darker and grittier, it kind of, like, I don't know, the way they did it felt kind of cheap with the jump scares. The jump scares didn't really work for me. And it got old after a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Final Reich was an alright map. I didn't play any of the other World War II zombies maps, but Final Reich was alright.
Did you play just before we close up? Did you ever play the Prologue?
I did play the Prologue.
Did you get jump scared by that one that came around the corner?
Like, no.
No, we did. I did. I actually did.
I remember playing that Groston House map for quite a bit. Words for quite a bit during World War II's life cycle, because as much as I was like, oh, Final Reich's all right,
it's a fun survival map.
Base survival.
Yeah.
But I guess you had the giant hammer arm zombies too. That kind of sucked on Groston House, but
yeah.
Oh well, World War II zombies. World War II zombies was kind of a strange one. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for today's podcast. I did hope you guys enjoyed. If you did and you haven't already, go ahead and follow me right here on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. I'll leave Cosmic's channel linked in the description of the video version of this podcast.
Thank you. Same goes for you.
And yeah, I guess that's about it. Have a fantastic rest of your Saturday, wherever you are in this crazy world. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Goodbye, everybody.